Hi dear friends, this is your Virendra dear. I am really very much inspired by the philosophy of one of the great poet, thinker, philosopher, writer, James Allen. He wrote such good books like As a Man Thinketh, and so many books on different topics which can really be very helpful to the mankind to be prosperous, cheerful, joyful by nourishing his noble thoughts. He never wrote theories or for the sake of writing, but he wrote when he had a message, and it became a message only when he had lived out in his own life and knew that it was good. Thus he wrote facts which he had proven by practice. And he really believed in the blessedness of the power of mind of the man, and he wrote, mind is the master power that molds and makes, and man is mind, and evermore he takes the tools of thought and shaping what he wills, bring forth 1,000 joys and 1,000 ills. Man thinks in secret, but it comes to pass. Environment is but his looking glass. Beloved friends, these are the immortal words of a legendary great author from England. And he always tried to stimulate men and women to the discovery and perception of the truth, that they themselves are the maker of themselves by virtue of the thoughts which they choose and encourage, that mind is the master weaver, both to the inner garment of character and the outer garment of circumstances, and that, as they may have hitherto woven in ignorance and pain, they may now weave in enlightenment and happiness. These are the immortal words of James Allen, and who is really my spiritual guru. I always want to learn from him, his immortal philosophy and guidelines in my life, and it's my proud privilege to share with you. He started his book, As a Man Thinketh in his heart, so he is. A man is literally what he thinks, his character being the complete sum of all his thoughts. And he says, act is the blossom of thought, and joys and suffering are its fruits. Thus does a man garner in the sweet and bitter fruitage of his own husbandry. Just remember it, how powerful this philosophy of life is there. And further he says, thought in the mind has made us. What we are by the thought was wrought and built. If a man's mind has evil thought, pain comes of him as comes the wheeled ox behind. If a man endure in purity of thought, joy follows him as his own shadow sure. Beloved, always try to be a man of your conviction, belief and faith, that you become what you think about. And remember, man is made or unmade by himself. In the armory of thoughts he forges the weapons by which he destroys himself. He also fashioned the tools with which he builds for himself heavenly mansions of joys and strength and peace. By the right choice and true application of thought, man ascends to the divine perfection. By the views and wrong application of thought, he descends below the level of best. Between these two extremes are all the grades of character, and man is its maker and master. And also remember, dear friends, that man is the master of thought, the molder of his character, and the maker and shaper of condition, environment, and destiny, just because by virtue of his thought he chooses and encourages in his mind. And remember, man is a being of power, intelligence, and love, and the lord of his own thoughts. Man holds the key to every situation and contains within himself that transforming and regenerative agency by which he may make himself what he wills. And remember, he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. This is a universal truth, dear friend. And man is the maker of his character, the molder of his life, and the builder of his destiny. He may unerringly prove if he will watch, control, and alter his thoughts, tracing their effects upon himself, upon others, and upon his life and circumstances. Dear friends, now it is up to you. Decide what you want to be in life, and really you will become with the power of your thought. Think positive. Take personal initiative. Be a man of positive mental attitude, persevering, persisting, striving, seeking, and you will definitely find peace, happiness, blessedness, gracefulness, and all the prosperity which will be as per your demand and command from life. Because you are the master of your fate and captain of your soul, just by virtue of the thought you choose and encourage. And then you will become what you will to be. And always aim high, dream lofty dreams, and you remember this poem. I bargained with life for a penny, and life would pay no more. However, I begged in the evening when I counted my scanty store. Life is just an employer. It gives what you ask. But once you have set the wages, why you must bear the task. I worked for a menial hire, only to learn dismayed. Whatever wage I could have asked of life, life would have willingly paid. So understand the philosophy. You have to demand from your life. You have to command your destiny and fate just by sowing the seed of your great thought, great dream, great purpose, great desires. And every end has to be selfless, rendering immense service to the mankind. And there is the true secret of success of your life. I really pray God for all your blessedness and happiness, and I thank you very much for being a part of my journey towards greatness, enlightenment, and happiness. Thank you very much.